What is going on, family? I got one of my good buddies with me, Jose. This guy's an absolute beast. He actually closed a $10,000 deal this week in the real estate market, and I'm honestly not too familiar with that market, but he's gonna educate us a little bit about it and how we got involved. First off, I wanna ask him, where are you from? How did you get involved in real estate, and how long ago did you get involved?
For sure, definitely. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for Colt having me on his YouTube channel. It's an honor. This guy's, if you're following this guy, then I consider yourself lucky because this guy has tons of value. So pretty much, I'm 21 years old. My name's Jose Angulo. I am raised here in San Diego. I was born in Los Angeles, California. But I got introduced into real estate about 2 years ago, like right when I graduated high school. And you know, when I first got introduced to it, it wasn't something that I thought I was going to be passionate about or something I had interest in. So you know, I went on and tried on different ventures. You know, I tried e-com, I tried forex, I tried multi-level marketing, and for some reason, real estate kept coming back into my life, bro. Like I kept getting new opportunities that, oh, come try for our brokerage or whatever. So you know, I just took that as a sign, and I got it started 2 years ago.
That is fucking awesome. We want to go over how the whole deal happened. Jose is going to actually explain step by step the beginner steps on how to actually get started in real estate if you guys don't have a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Because I know when I think of real estate, I just think I'm going to have to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars, go through so much time getting a real estate license, and he doesn't have one, and he was still able to close a $10,000 deal. So tell us exactly how you did it, bro. I want to really know.
Yeah, so that's honestly what you just said is exactly what everybody thought. Even my parents, my whole family thought, oh, you can't buy a house. Come on. Let's be realistic. Go to school, get a job. Come on. That's exactly what I got from all my family and just people I know. But the way you get started, the way I was able to get started with no money, no credit, no license, I'm not a realtor. All it took, this is the key that got me there, right? This is the key. Find somebody who has what you want. I found somebody who has what I wanted, bro. I reached out to them, and you know, some lady who was flipping 8 to 10 properties a month gave me and my partner Luis and my friend Ismael an opportunity to work for her business. So thank you to her, Deborah. Her name's Deborah, and you know, she took us under her wing. She kind of started showing us the ropes on how to talk to motivated sellers and how to.
Let me tell them something real quick.
Yeah.
The thing that he just said right there is basically finding a mentor, somebody that's already positioned where you guys want to be in. Any situation, any business you guys want to start, you go into, you need mentors. If you do not have mentors, the people to show you how to do it the right way, you're going to fail and waste so much time.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. That's 100% true, and that's the reason why I feel like I was able to get started, because if I was to get started by myself, I think I would have been lost in the process, and it would have taken me a lot longer than you know, the way it took me. But pretty much, you need no credit, no license, nothing, right? All you need is education, getting informed, understanding the business. So for those who are looking to get into real estate, feel free to reach out to me or anybody who has experience, because that's the key to getting started.
His Instagram link will be below, guys, so you guys can give him a follow and interact with him.
Yeah. So
what was the first step when you closed this deal? How did it all go down?
Okay,
exactly?
so the first step was contacting motivated sellers. If you're not contacting motivated sellers, that's your ideal client. That's a person who's gonna sell you their property, right? So people usually sell because they have some type of motivation or some type of problem in their life that they need to sell their house, you know, immediately, right?
Oh, yeah.
So the first step was finding a motivated seller. The way we found this motivated seller is through an agent, right? So this agent was listing a property for a motivated seller. They were asking originally $560,000. That was the original asking price.
Okay.
We were able to negotiate it, me and my partner Luis, all the way down to 450, about 450,000. And so pretty much we negotiated a 450. The property itself, once it's you know, back remodeled, it's worth 640,000.
Okay.
So we sold it for 460. We got it under contract for 450 from the seller, and we found an investor who was trying to buy it at 460. So we assigned it for 460, and the investor who purchased the property is gonna fix it up, repair it. 3 months later, he's gonna sell it for 640.
So he got the property for 450, and then he sold it for 460. And after 460, it's gonna be how much with all the repairs?
Yeah. So the investor's gonna go in there and he's gonna flip it. He's gonna repair the kitchen, repair the bathroom, bathrooms.
Okay. So,
updated to 2019.
So 460 plus how much in repairs?
Yeah, so repairs we're looking about 50,000.
Okay, so about 510.
510.
So then he's gonna sell 510 for how much? 560?
640.
Oh, 640.
So he's
gonna make a what, like a $150,000 profit?
He's made
right around there. I don't know about my math, guys. I'm horrible with math. I just did it off the top of my head. So that's a lot of profit, and just by him being the middleman, going in there and kind of negotiating a little, he was able to make a $10,000 profit just off of one deal. Imagine when the deals get bigger, when you have multi-million-dollar homes that you're flipping and doing these crazy things with, you can make a lot of money in the process.
Yeah, definitely. This deal is actually one of the smallest deals. Like that's a small deal, bro.
How long did it take you
2 weeks.
to finalize this deal and everything?
2 weeks. So it takes 2 weeks to finalize the deal, right? So usually.
What about all the process, all the work to find it? Honestly, like how long did it take?
Yeah, don't get fooled by, you know, short-term success. Everything takes time. Everything obviously takes work, and it did take a lot of work to find this deal because you know, we called hundreds of people before we got that yes. You know, so but that one yes could change your life completely, because now we have enough money to reinvest back into the business, to do more marketing, to get more exposure.
And that just fires you up all the way. When you close that first deal and you make your first profits trading, whatever, maybe you just get fired up and it motivates you to go harder. Yeah, definitely. So now you're like fired up, ready for the next deal, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So now the goal is to, you know, scale from these $10,000 to 100,000, and then from 100,000 to $1 million. You know, the goal is to hit $1 million this year. And honestly, I met Colt because I actually bought it
last summer.
Yeah, I met him last summer. I you know, got into his trading academy, his course, learned tons of information from his course, lots of value. And you know, I do still trade forex on the side. I like to have multiple streams of income. So if you are trading forex, I'm telling you, forex and real estate are probably the best investments you can make to multiply your money, to have your money work for you. And if you're not investing your money into, you know, other things to make you more money, then yeah, you're missing out on a lot of opportunity. And yeah, multiple streams of income.
Multiple streams of income are key, guys. You need to make sure you have that for sure.
Yeah.
So for a beginner, they basically need to find sellers, people that are selling a house, see if they can get a good asking price, they can get it lower from what they're selling, and negotiate. You also need investors and obviously a team behind you. What type of team would you need? Where do you think people can look to find the mentors and guidance that you got?
Okay, so pretty much when you get a property under contract, once you get the property under contract, you have the right to assign the contract. What assigning means is you have the right to sell it to an investor, right? So the biggest key is when you find a motivated seller and you agree on a price, you want to get that property under contract, because that allows you and gives you permission to assign the contract to a buyer who's gonna give you the money to buy the property. So those are once you have the property under contract and it makes sense, the numbers make sense, finding the money is very easy, because there's hundreds of investors out there who have millions of dollars in their bank accounts and are looking for an opportunity to invest their money and get a good ROI. So if your deal is good, if you negotiated the right price and you're selling it at the right price, then finding the buyer is not hard. But if you do want to get started and you want to get educated to learn the business and kind of learn the basics to, you know, get yourself from zero to at least a basic understanding of how the business works, I recommend YouTube. I recommend going on Google for sure. Most of the information that I was able to learn was from YouTube, right? YouTube, mentors, and books. And you could also reach out to me. You know, I have a lot of courses that I've invested lots of time and money in. So if any of you guys, you know, want to get started, I could, you know, definitely pass on some information that I have to help a lot of you guys out.
Was there anything else that they should know right now, right off the bat? I know there are a lot of people that are looking to get involved in real estate. So what else should they know?
So the key, I think the biggest skills that you need to know when it comes to getting into real estate is communications and being able to negotiate. At the end of the day, you are in the business of human communications. So if the biggest skill that you could attain to have success in real estate is communications, bro. Because for me, when I first got started, you know, I came across a lot of people that wanted to sell their property when I first got started, but I didn't know how to communicate to persuade them to feel like, you know, I am the right fit to buy their property. So the more educated I got in sales, the more books I read, the more information I knew about the business and the way it works, the more persuasive you become through experience. So the biggest key is learn real estate, but also learn sales, because sales is everything in life. It's either you're gonna sell or get sold. So why not go out there and sell people and make things happen for you and your family, you know?
That's 100% true, bro. Thanks for coming on this. Guys, his social links will be below as well as mine. Give him a follow, let him know if you guys want to get involved in the real estate industry, and we'll see you on the next video.
See you guys.
And if you guys haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do. I'm going to be doing a ton of more interviews like this, pumping out so much more content for 2019. And if you did like this video, hit the like button. And if you do have any questions personally for me, you can write them in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them for you. Guys, we'll see you on the next video.